What is going on, guys? Austin here from GraphFit. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing a little bit different. It's the start of the peaking block. And in this video, what we're going to be doing is just 2 exercises for the workout, believe it or not. But we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So you'll see in the video today, it varies from last week and the week before. You're going to see it's a lot different. So let's just dive into the video now so you see it. All right, what is going on, guys? So in this video, we start the first week of the peaking block, and this is the final block leading up before the meet. So right here, as always, we start off the workout with our mobility drills. Hip openers are one of my favorites because we have squats today. So we do this for the listed number of reps to open up the hips, full range of motion in the squat. Then we move on to some ankle mobilization. So this is really to warm up the ankles and have more dorsiflexion. So that way when we go down in that squat, our ankles have full mobility, and ankle mobility is incredibly important in the squat. It's going to really help you when you're deep in that hole. So it's going to allow you to, again, output a little bit more power, a little more strength. We have more mobility in the ankle joint. Then we move into kind of like a squat variation right here. It's called a squat to stand. So you actually, believe it or not, though, you're not really squatting first. You're actually touching down to your toes. So you're touching your toes almost like you're doing an RDL without weight. Then you're going to go right into a squat and then squat right up with the hands overhead. So that, again, is emulating the squat. It's going to help. And then to fire up the nervous system, I always like to start it off with some type of box jump or lower body explosive movement. So we do our box jumps right here just to fire up the CNS, get the central nervous system warmed up prior to the heavy lifts, because again, we're going to be lifting around 90 to 93% of my 1 rep max following the circa max like we were talking about in the last video. So if you missed that last video, refer back to that one where we talked about circa maxes. So here we go, 395 for a 1 rep max. Again, I've done way more than this before, but this is just, like I said, we're working off 93% of my 1 rep max right here. That stuff, I mean, it flew up right there. Like, that felt really good. And that's the whole point behind a peaking block, guys, is you're reducing the total training volume while increasing the weight just slightly, so that you, when you go to the meet or whenever you want to lift maximally, you're going to be lifting at your maximum capacity because you're focusing on trying to lift as heavy as possible for 1 rep. So you're peaking, essentially. You would do this in any other sporting event. That is the whole purpose behind it. So we did our back down sets in that last clip you saw. I believe that was for 355, I think, off the top of my head. And then we go into our mobility for the upper body. So we did the pull aparts, one of my favorite. And then we go into the scapular push-ups. This is to warm up the scapula. I love this movement right there. Really had a lot more scapular mobility after doing this over the past few months. And then again, firing up the CNS, same thing as we did for the lower body. We're doing it for the upper body. We get slam balls, and we're going to do med ball slams, so the 30-pound slam balls as hard as we can, because we're going right into the bench press right here. And this is for 280 for 1 rep, 1 heavy single. Same concept, guys. This is like I said, it's only 2 movements today because it's a peaking block. There's only 2 exercises because we're trying to get really good at lifting heavy in the squat and bench today. So 280 with a pause again, flew right up. And then we move into our back down sets, same concept. And right here, guys, this is for a quick double of 265. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That is all for this workout. You'll see peaking workout number 2 in the next video. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, all those good things. So we got 3 more workouts coming for you. And then we have our taper week, and then it's the day of the meet. So thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.